Yeah, great. Next session for us for DBT sharding. Okay, Chris. So actually, from my side, I checked the replication frequency in Stitch for Salesforce. And as we expect, it's each 6 hours. We refresh the data. And the next option for us is to analyze the models and tag them, and listed all of them to have the scope of the project. So Chris, how is it going with this part?
It's going okay. I've got the DAG up and running locally. I just need to do some more testing and figuring out exactly what the lineage is going to be. So I did get some notes on which models they thought were going to be affected. So
we can do it together if you want, just to have the scope of the project. I mean, we can put it here, like just if we get enough time today to have outcome, like list of models we want to, let's say, analyze, target, and transform. Do you want to share maybe your?
Yeah, I can do.
Stop.
Okay. Right. Got CRM opportunity.
It's fairly difficult to format this quickly because in Visual Studio, you can mark more rows and do the same operation. Here is not the case. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's just 5.
Yes.
5.
5, 5. I don't know how we should read this Noel's pipeline workspace model, probably some kind of test from Noel. Or...
Yeah, there's I think Noel's got some workspace models in a folder. And that's, I think, SFDC Opportunity XF plus.
Yeah, is this one legacy model or more of them?
Yeah, that's a legacy model. So I'll have to dig in to get some of these.
And this, sorry, this SFDC Opportunity XF plus, it's one model, right? With this plus, or what does it mean?
Well, that will be everything after it. So it's going to take ages to load this.
Yep.
Oh, maybe not. Well, yeah, it will. So you can see everything after it by yeah. I don't know why this takes so long to, it's really slow.
Yeah, it's waiting. Got it. When you put plus on the right side, it means all downstream models. Okay,
yeah, so it will be everything.
And should we cover that part or not? That's something we should discuss, because I don't think so, right? But then it said legacy models will not be included, or as the
legacy models, probably no, we're not. I don't think we're going to include legacy models. So let's take that one out or make a note. Okay.
Great.
So we'll give that one a miss. And then these ones, I think some of these Noel's pipelines. So where would they be? Workspace product. Space sales. Opportunity. I think it might refer to these ones. So there might be some tags to be added in here.
Yeah, because it's dependent on the previous one, this smart CMA opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So if I'm gonna have to commit these. So I was working on something else. So what I've done so far is that I have got transformation. I've created a DBT 6 hourly DAG.
Okay.
And also I just started with one model, SFDC opportunity source.
Okay, we have a separate issue for DAG. Try to split it from this DBT sharding, but anyway, it's okay to keep it here from my point of view. You know what I mean? Because under this epic, we have DBT sharding, and then DAG creation is a separate issue. Maybe if it's not too late, just move it there in a separate
how would we do the sharding without creating a new DAG?
Yeah, I'm thinking to do all the things inside the DBT modeling. Like if you want to, let's say, transform something from incremental to full, or sorry, from full to incremental. If you want to split something optimized, I think that's kind of DBT sharding to put everything in place. And the next issue is to create a DAG. If you go there, just go back to the issue actually. And then you will go to Epic and you'll see an Epic. So maybe it will be good now at this moment. Because here, just my vision, maybe I'm wrong, of course. In DBT sharding, we'll do everything regarding DBT and inside DBT, deep dive. That creation is a separate one. If you go to Epic, yeah, see DBT DAG creation, and it depends on DBT sharding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I was just going to
also you have
work on both of them at the same time, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the two different branches. It will be probably more easier to track everything. But if you think you're confident to check or test everything here, I'm fine with that. So up to you to decide. But it's always easy to distinguish and put it in smaller chunks. It will be easier to track, easier to review, and everything like that. Just a good practice.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, makes sense.
When you have time, just copy paste it there, and reset these changes. And anyway, about models, do you think we have something more than about text dimensions and how it's going? I don't know that part of the system, so I'm asking you because of that.
So yeah, you can see where I just added the 6 hourly tag.
Great.
But this is a full refresh anyway. There's also prep CRM opportunity, which is a full refresh as well. I don't know why it's set up like this, but
yeah, it's a macro. Yeah.
I think most of them are full refreshes, so yeah, this one is as well.
But yeah, this is okay.
And so is this one. So in theory, we can just sort of split these out. And
this is also full, right?
There'd be also a dim CRM opportunity, I think. A fact CRM opportunity, dim CRM opportunity. So I'll add this to the...
Yeah, actually, that is what we need to put inside the list. And from my point, the best option for this meeting is if your outcome is full set and full scope of the project, and then we should define the next steps. Like, okay, let's go and convert it to incremental things like that. So actually, it is dim CRM and fact CRM.
Yeah. So if I look at fact CRM opportunity, that's another full refresh, and then yeah, this is also full as well. So, so in theory, if everything's a full refresh, and I don't think the opportunity table is very large. So
what can be the good option here to convert it to incremental, let's say, or what can be the good option here? I'm thinking.
Let's see. Pretty sure and I think incremental is really the large tables. Like if this is a few thousand rows, which I think it is, then a full refresh would be.
You mean we will not get too many benefits if we switch to incremental from full here, right? Or
yeah, I mean a 266,000 row table, it's going to take seconds to refresh. So unless we started seeing performance issues.
This stage it makes sense to keep it as it is, right?
Yeah, I mean possibly with prep CRM opportunity, 88 seconds, running that 4 times a day. It's still pretty inconsequential, but we'd have to see, you know, as these get larger, they might take a bit longer.
Yeah, let's list them first. I mean, except this fact CRM and this CRM opportunity, do we have any kind of dimension effects, because we need to treat them differently and probably change the logic there? Even we keep everything like full refresh, but then instead, if we speed up the, let's say, loading frequency from 1 day to 6 hours or something, how to deal with dims and effects. Okay, this is a good exercise for us because this is fairly small, right? I mean, even if you keep it as it is, it's not an issue because of the number of the data, but still, let's see what we can do here.
Yeah.
So let's list them first, tag them, then do a deep dive.
This is looking at the average execution time.
Yeah.
So they're all.
Sorry, is this in seconds, right?
In seconds, yeah.
I
so
hope.
They're all very,
I hope it's not in minutes.
Yes. They're all very, very fast.
Yeah, actually, we pick
make sure that these are only successful runs. 0 average. Oh, that's not equal to success.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so they're all very quick, you know, quite easy to run.
When you sum up this, you're done in 3 minutes, right? And I mean, probably it's overkill for us now to optimize something which can take, I don't know, 1 week to optimize, and for 3 minutes we'll go down to 2 minutes, right? And spend 1 week.
And the thing with an incremental run is that it does increase the complexity a little bit, because you need to, you know, make sure that
you have all columns properly set up.
Yeah. So it's really, you know, for a table this size, I don't think there's much
benefit from that.
Benefit from it. Yeah. So
got it. Let's see now, do we have any other models? So if we get a scope like this is finalist for us, we can focus on that, and maybe to play a little bit more. Like, okay, we can try to move it to increment, but still, let's see what we have yet. Or so far,
so let's see if there's any others.
So the opportunity is it the only model coming in raw from Salesforce, right?
The only model.
I mean, we want to focus on opportunity, right? That is what we decide. Like, okay, this is the most important.
Yeah, I think that was the initial one, which came from. So yeah, there's a lot of these are legacy, I think.
Exclude snapshots and model name, not like snapshots. Just to exclude snapshot because you have it's not doesn't bring any business value. It's just a historical item tracking snapshot. Put a percentage at the end, like maybe it can be snapshots or snapshot underscore something. Yeah, line 6. Yeah, percentage at the end. Yeah.
Okay, so if we, so I'll dig into some of these and see exactly what they're for, because some of these might not even be used for very much.
Salesforce opportunity split.
I don't know. I don't think opportunity split. I'll have to ask the question and see.
What's that?
What that is. So
let's check that model. Can you open it?
Opportunity split source or opportunity split?
Yeah, just split. Split. And also what you said about this workspace sales opportunity XF, it's a legacy, so we can ignore them, right? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
exclude them also as well. And model name, not like just to have a clear.
Yeah, I think if someone wants to benefit from a 6-hourly refresh, then I think it's quite a good carrot to start using the new models.
That's the biggest benefit there.
We can do some good things about refresh rates and stuff. So I think that's fair enough. We're trying to avoid doing much development break fix really on legacy. So
yeah, looks like we hit a good example here with Salesforce. It's not highly demanded, like it's not running 2 hours or something. So it's not close to timeout, I would say. So it will be good for us.
Yeah.
Not too much effort, but
wonder what this one is. This one takes a little while. Perhaps subscription opportunity mapping. Yeah, so there's a few reasonable sized ones in here. Like this is quite a beast, isn't it?
Yeah. Snake. We call it sausage, like you called it so long.
Yeah.
And then
look at that for a case statement. Okay, so
Zor as the opportunity. Do we have opportunity source? Opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming straight from the. So yeah, it just depends how I can have a look and see where that goes to.
Check the documentation. Maybe worth to include this one if it's not.
I've certainly never heard of it much before. Prep subscription opportunity mapping. So I think out of all of them, this is the only one that you potentially look at making it into an incremental. So it just goes to map subscription opportunity.
And the source is, we have that opportunity source. But it's directly connected to our source. Maybe we should include this because this is kind of biggest challenge for us. Everything else we can fairly easily exclude and extract, and maybe to put some more effort here to this one. I don't know what you think, but maybe makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a big win. Like it's almost 15 minutes. Or
I'll add this to the
list.
Yeah. well, I'll put it in a note just now so that we've got it
great.
anyway.
Yeah, it's a good trick. If you quote it as a code, it's already pre-formatted.
Yeah, it's quite useful. Yeah.
That's also okay. Great. I'm always struggling with formatting something in Markdown, so this is great. Such copy paste and it works nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's the great thing about opening things in numbers. Like I would normally
that's the catch.
But it automatically, when you copy and paste something for it, it's got Markdown.
It's pre-format. Got it. This is a good trick. Didn't know that because I know sometimes from Google Sheet it doesn't work properly. Right? This is great.
Yeah, I found that as well because that's the only reason that I haven't moved over fully. Just for opening up CSVs, I think I've still got it set as numbers, just because you can copy and paste into issues as Markdown. Yeah,
this is good to know. Did we put that model in the list?
Yeah. So these are all of them. So
where is our big guy?
It is this one. And I could sort it by
two.
Yeah, that's the only big one. Everything else is a lot smaller.
Yeah, we already included the second one, Mark CM opportunity, so it will be enough for now, I would say.
Yeah.
Good. See, it's 104.
Yeah, that one's.
It's already there.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. If we exclude normal and SDFT legacy, it's for 6 models.
Not included due to legacy status. I'll add a note here.
And this from Noel also. Keep it here. Let's put the same explanation. I mean, down the road we can add a few more models. We'll see what the progress we made here. But yeah, I think it's enough. It's enough for now for this scope, right? So maybe better to focus on these 6 models. Yeah, good. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so actually, what I see here, we identify the models and the scope for our project, definitely. The second one, we need to tag them with, what do you say? Maybe makes sense to tag them with Salesforce and the DAG name. The DAG name will be 6 hours, right? Let's say, as you already put there, we can easily change, but it's okay for me. For that reason, if we tag them with Salesforce, so we know the source and we know the frequency or DAG name. Maybe it can
yes. See, I did. I went through and I had SFDC. I think DBT Salesforce 6 hourly or something like that. But then I thought, well, what if you wanted to? Why not make it general? Like if there's anything else, any other models?
More generic, because I would say we need to create a smart tag here, because if you put 6 hourly, if you change it to 12 hour, you need to replace or rename everything. So let's call it like one tag is Salesforce, like, right? Or SFDC, whatever. Second one will be DAG Salesforce something, because we will call DAG something, but inside the DAG you will define the schedule time, right? And if you change the schedule time, you don't need to rename something because it has always been sync, like more general. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I've got every 6 hourly Monday to Saturday. And then I've got including the tag 6 hourly.
Yep. So instead of call tag 6 hour, that tag, I mean, call tag like SFDC the DBT, like, you know what I mean? Because then if you change the frequency, there's a lot of you need a lot of renaming all the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because now it's 6 hours. Our goal is to go to 6 hours, but what will happen when it decrease or increase? So it will not be 6 hours anymore. And let's say you keep Doug name 6 hours and you have scheduled to 4 hours. So it's completely messy, right? So in that case, let's invent a good name for tags. And tag name is not so important, we can easily, but I would say one tag is Salesforce or SFDC, and second tag will be something like Salesforce DBT or tag or something, and then we can easily connect. When we run a tag, we would say, okay, run this tag or this DBT task where you have labels or tags like Salesforce and DBT tag, something like that. So we need to label or tag all of these.
So use multiple.
You have a product tag, it's Salesforce or SFDC, I'm not sure. Second tag should be something regarding like to point it out that it's a separate bunch of jobs. Tomorrow you can have another Salesforce, but in a different tag, like once per day. So if you combine two tags, you're very flexible. I'm speaking because of my previous experience, how it's going, right? Because let's say we have something in a prior company called provider. Provider is Salesforce is our case. And you have a various type of data, like this data are transformed once per day, this data is transformed once per hour, even it's the same provider. So you can imagine to be more flexible. You have Salesforce tag on all jobs or all models regarding Salesforce, but you can put it in a separate DAX. And you need one more tag here, right? Something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
And instead of 6 hourly, you can call it Salesforce underscore DBT or underscore, sorry, not DBT, Doug hourly, without 6 hours, just say hourly. Or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think you can call DBT models include tags this and that, and in that case you can combine and be very, very flexible.
And can you also exclude them as well? Using that, you can say exclude.
If you search in the analytics repo, you find exclude inside the DAX, you will see how it's going. Just search for find exclude under the DAX extract DAX folder or just DAX. Yes, here. Yeah, it's fine. Exclude. This is the variable I put like to be more dynamic, but find some other example. Yeah.
Exclude data center or results plus.
C tag data sign. Let me check the documentation. What DBT said. DBT run models tag.
So here, this is what I was looking at.
Exactly.
Tags like hourly.
This is on DBT project YAML file level. We did it on a model level, which is also fine. And here is an example. You can say DBT test or DBT run select tag, my tag, exclude something. But we need to check, can we use multiple tags instead of one? Probably yes, but.
Run all models tagged daily except those that are tagged hourly.
See?
So you
include... that was my idea intuitively. Like, okay, so maybe to put it hourly.
Yeah, hourly suggests that it's run every hour though, but
yes, that's true. But we don't know yet. Ultimate goal is to run probably hourly or something, but I would say it's not daily. It's not 1 hourly. It's something hourly. So I don't know really.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you wanted to change the frequency, you could easily just search for all.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Find
even
and
that.
replace.
Yeah, even that is fine. Yeah.
Create a new DAG, and just change the tags.
tag.
That's what the sort of thing that I was thinking, because you want it to be descriptive enough.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
But also general enough so that if there was something else that you wanted to run 6 hourly, you could include it in that. So that's why I excluded.
Yeah, you're right here, because it's too, let's say, it's too wide to say hourly because it's not hourly, right? It is too tight to say 6 hour, which is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us are using tools, so it's easy to find a replace. Give me a second to find one thing to see DEX. See that. I want to find the example how we run DAX daily. Something a bit here on. Yeah, exclude tag EDM. I think if you put white space, it will be sufficient here. We need to check that part, but yeah, for now we are in good track because we have only one thing to let's say replace. Yeah, see exclude tag.
Exclude tag product, and then these are paths, I think.
Yes, these are paths.
Yeah.
So actually we need to run multiple tags, but you can exclude, you can include. Check what documentation said. Understand this course, blah, blah, blah. Model stack tags. Yeah, we need to. I will explore.
I can experiment with it and see. Yeah.
Yes, but for now, I would say we stick with what you propose here. Like, yeah, 6 hourly, because it's just a tag. As you said, it's fairly easy to replace it later on. So
yeah, I was thinking, if you wanted to increase it to every 4 hours, then you would just create a new DAG and then change the tags on the models. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can just, yeah, I'll get something ready.
Yes, because think about that, but actually you're right, 100%, because you can fairly replace, and tag is not generic. It's like 6_hours. So that's the name, how we generate the tag. So it's fairly easy to find, right? You will not find 6, you will find 6 hours or underscore hours.
You want to call it something, something that will only return
fairly
those results.
Yeah,
unique enough, but also
exactly. Not general, like search for 6. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see then. For us, then now we scope the project. We've let's say agreed on the tags. So should combine Salesforce plus 6 hours. You should investigate, is it possible to run using 2 tags, include things like that.
Yeah.
And also the next step for us is to analyze a bit until next meeting. I will do the same parallel with you. Before next session, what we need to optimize. You nicely bring the times of the execution, so we will see, okay, especially when it comes to dimension effects, how to treat that. This part is not a problem because it's fairly humble in execution. So I would say, what do you think next week, next Wednesday? Is it okay for you to have a session again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Meanwhile, if we can move forward with this, will be perfect. We can also do together same thing. I mean, different thing, but in the same fashion next week.
Yeah.
With this.
What about, I know that there's mention about a Monte Carlo alert, someone running Airflow locally. Would this, should I exclude Monte Carlo things just now while I'm developing this stuff?
Please exclude them, because yesterday on our weekly meeting, you weren't able to attend, as you mentioned. The problem was, usually we have a separate development environment for Airflow and for schema in Snowflake, but because you call Monte Carlo library, Python library here, and you execute the command, it will go to Monte Carlo production, our Monte Carlo production, and you will be alerted. So that's the catch. So maybe for sake to stay safe, just delete it. Or I don't know what is actually commenting in DBT.
because it's within a string, I don't think I can comment that out. So where does this backslash belong? Is that
it's a new
oh, it's just for a new line, is it?
New line, yes.
So I can just get rid of that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just yep.
So that will make it completely
you're
contained
safe
within
here.
my yeah. Okay.
So yeah, let's agree and write down what we agreed here. Give me a second.
So as far as I've got,